Let's see what messages we've got for you today. I'm actually going to start with the runes first of all. I'm using the tea cards today as well because I feel like this is a bit of a story. This is something that's going to kind of be like a vision in your mind, you know, like a movie playing out. So I'm going to get into the runes first of all to see what the energy of this reading is going to be for you. Now, if you have a personalised reading with me, I always start with the runes. That is the makeup of the whole reading, of what the reading is about, what the threads of energy are talking about. So if you've never had a reading with me before and you would like to, then stay tuned because you're going to get some elements of what it's like to have a personalised reading. Ooh, okay, so the overall reading is Thorazaz. So this is an energy of defense, protection. It's an energy of being able to be defensive and take action on things, but never losing your cool, like not losing your peace on things, not letting anybody shake you. So yeah, it's kind of a defensive energy I'm picking up at the moment. And it's like you may have been gaslighting yourself previously in this situation, feeling like you can sit on it, things will just work out themselves, things will just be all right. But I feel like things have got worse and worse since you haven't taken action on something. Or say not worse and worse, but just it's still hanging there. It's still not changed. There's still something that needs to happen. So Ingwas is showing up as there's been an element of containment here. You've been containing something within your energy, and now Spirit is kind of saying, okay, so now that you trust yourself, now that you know you can defend yourself, this is what you need to go and do. You've done the internal work, now it's time to go into the arena and put it into practice. That's the hardest bit. But there's an energy of this feeling like ick for you, or restrictive, or like, ooh, I don't want to have to do this, or I don't want to have to take charge of something here. But it's actually aligned with a soul purpose of yours. It's almost like a mission or something that you if you believe that when you come into your human form, that you're here with a mission. So I don't feel like everybody is, but I feel like for some people, there are challenges or initiations. There are things that you grow through. This is the realm of consciousness. So when we move on from this realm, it's what we've gained, the human experience that helps our soul to elevate. Okay. So this feels to me like Nordiz is showing up as you are at the moment kind of holding your power back, holding your energy back. You're not really fulfilling what you could. You're not living to your full potential, to your full purpose. Why is that? So we're going to get into the tea cards now, because you're definitely on the back foot here. And it feels like you've got the potential to get on a forward movement, but you're holding back. Slowly but surely getting ahead. This is what you feel you're doing is, oh, I'm making progress. I'm just going very, very slowly at it. But you're still in this Ingwas energy. You're still in this energy of self-containment. You know, the tortoise, it's in its shell. It's still carrying the comfort zone with it. So I feel like this for you is actually about stepping out of the comfort zone, feeling that fear and doing it anyway. We have younger man, dealings of relationship with a younger man. Now, you may have been having conversations with this younger man. This person may be very, very significant in this particular situation with you. This could be, this could be somebody that you maybe, or actually what I'm feeling from this is this younger person may have said something to you recently or given you some advice that you're like, actually, that was really sound advice. And I feel like their energy, their younger energy is like, just go for it. You need to just step out your comfort zone. You need to do this. It could be something about moving home here as well. Or maybe this younger person, this younger male is talking about moving in with you or having some kind of space with you. For some of you, I don't feel like that's a romantic thing. That's like a son or a younger person that perhaps it could be a cousin or a son or a niece, a nephew. Why am I itchy on my neck? It feels like maybe this person wants to communicate that with you, but you're not able to communicate with them. So there's this energy of holding back. Wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something that you want. That's interesting, isn't it? So maybe Thorazaz is showing here as like, you need to take your power back. You need to protect yourself. You need to be aware of what is being said around you, what's going on around you. What do you actually think and feel in this situation compared to what other people perceive your situation to be? So whoever first came into your mind around this is someone that I feel is trying to distract you from something very important in your life. They're trying to stop you from going ahead with it for their own reasons. You know, maybe it suits them to keep you there rather than seeing you move on. Oh, we have love coming through on here. So I feel like maybe what someone is trying to come between you in, it's not you and a friend. I feel like this is you and a love connection. Maybe that is a friend of yours, but it feels like it's a love connection. Okay. It feels like this younger male is actually maybe the one that is trying to get in the way, or maybe they didn't mean to get in the way, but there's something about this situation that's stopping you or getting in the way of you really feeling fulfilled in what it is that you want. So you're moving slowly, but you need to do something more to make that progress. Beware of great pride. Okay, so again, it's showing that you don't want anyone to sort of see a vulnerability within you, perhaps. Maybe you're trying to hide that vulnerability, when actually by expressing this, I feel like whatever it is, the wedge that's coming through, this person who is the wedge, which could very well be this younger male, okay? I feel like if you were to express and say, look, you know, this is how I'm feeling, this is what I really want, and I feel like this situation is getting in the way of me having that. You know, and then you can come to some kind of compromise. This is how it feels. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Okay, so you've got this real heavy energy around you, like something that actually isn't yours to carry, but you are carrying it for somebody else. So again, that Thorazaz, there's a time for you to actually go, do you know what? Enough of this. I'm going to put things right. Stepping out of that container and moving forward on your soul needs. One last card on here. There's about 5 that came out there. So one last T card, and then I'm going to get into the tarot. This situation right now. Okay, Camel. Persevere and you overcome your problems. Maybe you're at a point right now where you're like, forget it. Just forget it. It's not going to work. I'm losing hope. The Camel here is saying, do not lose hope, okay? Something about there may be a drought. There may be a feeling of like it's all barren, it's all gone, but it hasn't. But this situation with that younger person there needs to be dealt with. It needs to be sorted out so that you can remove that wedge from between what it is that you want. But it does seem to be all on you. So let's get into your tarot cards. What advice does tarot have for you to move forward right now? You can't really say more than that. This is the Chariot. This is a fast movement, fast forward energy. But it's also like triumphant in your endeavours as well. So that Camel saying, persevere and you will overcome your problems. This, I feel for you, is lowering your pride in this particular situation and moving forward in the direction that you want to go. This is actually driving balance to this situation. It puts things into perspective, it puts things right, and it gives you that fulfillment that you're looking for. This to me, with that love card showing up there, is emotional fulfillment. Like you've been moving very, very slowly, thinking you're getting ahead here, but there's been this comfort, this thing attached to you that needs dealing with. And like I say, for some of you, it could be to do with, like, I'm seeing like an older son, a child, not who isn't a child anymore, they're an adult, but they could be maybe taking up some of your time where you actually want to just enjoy yourself now, and there's a love situation going on here that is your fulfillment. So this is where you need to stand up and say, actually, this doesn't work for me anymore. You know, you are now a man and you need to go and do your own